everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with my Sephora VIB Sale haul. I just received the 2 last items for my order, so now I have everything to share with you. In my initial package that I received earlier this week, it was actually containing 2 wrong items, that I was missing 2 items. So it's taken me a little bit longer to get everything to haul. I will say they have messed up my order during the sale time. The last 2 years, which is kind of frustrating. I feel like I know my mom has had missed orders, like friends have had messed up orders, so it just seems to be a theme with them. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it does seem like they have some issues with their sort of like warehouse or their shipping, packing procedures. So yeah, not the best to have wrong items, but I understand it's a busy time of year, mistakes happen. But what I was really unhappy about with this particular sort of transaction was the customer service when I called. So I got my package, I opened it, and as soon as I saw that there was an issue with it, I called the customer service number, and the person that I got on the phone was not very helpful at all. They actually told me that I would need to call back in 2 days. They couldn't reship my items right away. So that was a little frustrating. I received my items, initially it was a Tuesday, and they were like, well, it says delivery by the Wednesday, so you have to call 24 hours later on Thursday to like report the items missing. And I was like what? Like, I understand if it's like I was missing the whole package. If the package was supposed to be delivered on a certain day and it wasn't, like you'd have to wait to like claim that the package like never arrived. But if you receive the package and the items inside the package are wrong, I feel like they should be able to reship the items right away. Last year when I had a similar issue, they were able to reship me my items right away. So that first interaction this time like kind of left me a little upset and frustrated. So I decided to email them. I just was like, let me try this out instead. Maybe I'll get a better response through their email. And I actually did the customer service in that interaction, was able to send out the items right away. She was super understanding, like, oh, I'm sure you've wanted to try out these items, like we'll get them reshipped to you right away. So I was overall kind of unhappy with the transaction, but I feel like they were able to make it right in the end. So ultimately I'm happy, and I'm happy to have all this stuff now. So I will go over all the items. I use the sale to kind of repurchase items I'm almost out of. I try to think of what I'm going to use up between now and the next sale. I usually have one around the April time. So I try to think about what I'm going to be needing to repurchase in that sort of 6-month sort of time frame. So I will share with you what I got. So I got some skincare. So I got this set from belif, and I love this time of year, especially with the skincare. They do a lot of gift sets, so I really like trying to take advantage of these, because normally you can get like a full-size item and then you get like some deluxe sizes for essentially free. So this is from belif. This is the Moisture Miracle set, and what you get is a full size of the belif, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. So I am currently using their Aqua Balm. It's more like a gel cream formula, and I use that during the day, but I wanted something I could use at night, something that was a more moisturizing, and this is supposed to be for drier skin, so I thought this would be a really good like moisturizing like nighttime product I could use. So that's the full size, and the full size of this sells for $38, and this whole set is $38. So essentially you're paying full price for this plus the Sephora the discount from the sale, and then you're getting 2 extra items for free. So the extra little items are the moisturizing eye balm, and I love having travel size eye creams because that's always something I seem to go through really quickly, and I don't like traveling with big like bulky eye creams. The one I'm using is currently the moisturizing balm from belif, and it is very bulky packaging. I don't mind it for at home, but it's not something I really want to be taking back and forth when I'm traveling. So I love having a little size of that. And there's also this belif Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser as well. So I just think it's great when you can get some little extras. So if you kind of better see the items. So full size and then 2 little deluxe travel size, and then super cute little holiday packaging. So I did pick up that. I love taking advantage of any sort of skincare gift sets, and especially when it's a product I wanted anyway. I love when I can get some extras with it. Speaking of skincare gift sets, I also got this from Drunk Elephant. This is the Shelf Control, the Night Selfie. So I've been getting the Drunk Elephant gift sets for, I feel like, at least 3 years. It might have been more like 4 years. And it's how I repurchased the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I love that serum. I usually go through 2 bottles of it a year. It lasts me about 6 months. So now is a great time to pick up another one of them, and I love getting it in this set. So this particular set was $98, and the full size of the serum is $90, so you're essentially paying $8 and getting like 4 deluxe size products for $8. So it looks like a little, it's supposed to look like a little bathroom shelf. You've like seen on Instagram, people will do like selfies of their medicine cabinets and all of their like skincare items. So it's supposed to be sort of like that sort of idea. I think it's pretty cute. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna reuse this packaging. It is really nice, like giftable packaging, but I think it's cute. A little excessive, but I like these little sets. So get full size of the serum. They have a few different sets, but I like this particular serum, so this is the set I always repurchase or buy during the sale. And then you get 4 little deluxe sizes. So essentially each of these deluxe sizes you're paying like $2 for each of them, which I think is pretty good. So there's a little size of the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. Again, I love travel size eye cream, so really happy I had this. There's the Bestie Jelly Cleanser. I have a lot of these, but I do like it. So any like cleansers are great for travel. There's the Virgin Marula Oil. I'll probably use this just like in my everyday life, not necessarily keep it for travel. And there's the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. So that set I picked up. So really happy about this. It's always great, again, to get little extras with buying skincare, especially Drunk Elephant is pretty expensive. The serum is $90, so I feel better about making the purchase if I can get some little extras with buying a set. The next thing that I got, another skincare item, kind of keeping with that theme, is from Origins. So this is the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. I used this a few years ago, and then over the past like 2 years, I've just been using a lot of like deluxe size of mask, and I really was wanting to go back to like just one full size mask that I could use like on a weekly basis, and trying out a bunch of other masks over the past few years. I've always wanted to go back to this one at some point, so I did repurchase this. When I got it though, I was like, it looks really small, and they actually reduced the amount of product that comes in this. So I'm not sure at what point they did that, but when I last purchased this a few years ago, you got 100 milliliters worth of product, but now it's down to 75 milliliters. So they've essentially reduced the amount of product by 25%, and I feel like the price of it is pretty much the same, so I was a little bit let down by that. I feel like price increases might be easier. If something went up by 25% in price, you might be like, oh, that seems like a lot more expensive. But to reduce the amount of product, I feel like a customer's not really going to realize that until they actually get the item. I guess if you were buying it in store, you might be like, that seems like smaller, but I didn't really realize that they had reduced the amount of product that you were getting until I got it. So little disappointing there. I will still use this. I'll see how long this size lasts, and I can kind of reassess then if I think it's worth it. But I did buy this mask. I think that's all for skincare. I bought a few sort of miscellaneous items. So I always pick up one of these. It's just some blotting papers. I keep these in my desk at work so I can like blot throughout the day. But these are from Boscia, and they always come out with some like cute packaging for their blotting papers. So these are the Yes She Can little cute peppermint blotting papers. So got a pack of those. And I also got some of the Beauty Blender cleanser. I really like using this. I feel like it cleans my beauty blenders really well. I'm almost out of the current one I have, so I decided to repurchase this one. I currently don't need any beauty blenders, so I just got the cleanser on its own. That's another thing that I like to get in a set, but I currently have like two. I'm using one beauty blender and then I have two sort of in my backup drawer, so I'm good for beauty blenders for a while. So I just needed to pick up the cleanser. And then everything else I got was makeup. So with the makeup, I have some repurchase items. I guess I'll talk about those just quickly at first. So I repurchased the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I feel like this is something I buy every sale. So I did pick up another one of these. It just looks like this. I'm using one currently, but this takes me about a year to finish off, so I should be finished off with it before the next sale, so I just decided to pick this one up now. I love this for my eyeshadow base. It's a transparent, it doesn't give any like color, but I kind of like that. I feel like it works well for my oily eyelids. So I got that. I also repurchased this from Too Faced. This is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. And see, it looks like this. I think they changed the naming of these because this one is in Translucent Peach Whisper. The other one, I don't think it had that Peach Whisper name. It was like Translucent Peach, so they added the whisper to it. But I'm currently using this up as well in my 2019 Project Pan. I don't think I'm gonna have it finished by the end of the year, but I felt like I'd probably have it finished before the next sale, so I decided to pick it up again now. And I really like this powder. It's a loose powder. There's a little like sifter, and there's a little lid to the sifter, so the product doesn't get everywhere. I really like the packaging of it. It has like a little faint scent to it, which is kind of nice. And you actually get a good amount of product with this. It's 1.23 ounces. So even though it's a little more expensive, it's Too Faced, it's like the price per ounce is actually pretty good for this. So I decided to pick this up again. The current one I have, I actually bought back, I feel like a year and a half ago. So it's lasting me like a year. It's gonna last me for about a year and a half. So decided to repurchase that product that I really like. Another repurchase that I got is the Gimme Brow from Benefit. So right now they have this little set where you get a full size of the Gimme Brow and also a travel size, and it's for the same price as just the full size. So again, I love during like the holiday time when they do these little like gift sets and you can get some pretty good deals. So it has Gimme Brow, this is the full size, and then a little travel size. So I thought it was a good time to repurchase this item. So I picked that up, and it's in the shade 3, the neutral light brown. So I got that. And then the two other things that I got are a new foundation and concealer. I'm almost out of my current concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. And then I'm almost also out of my foundation. I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. So I wanted to try something new. It's like kind of perfect timing that I'm about out of those two products at the same time. So I decided to try out the new line from Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked foundation. It's the Weightless Liquid Foundation and also the Correcting Concealer. And they're both in the shade 10NN, which is ultra fair and then neutral, master tone and undertone. So I'm really excited to try these out. As far as the foundation, I haven't tried it yet, but I have used the Stay or the Naked foundation from Urban Decay. I liked it, but I always thought the shade, I used the lightest shade, I always thought the shade was a little dark. So I'm happy that they came out with this new line with an extended shade range and also the undertones. So that's what the packaging looks like. So really excited to use this. And then with the concealer, I was going to get the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but kind of at the last minute I was like, you know, I want to try out the Urban Decay corresponding concealer, this Stay Naked concealer. I think it would be kind of fun to try out a foundation and concealer from the same range. So this is what the concealer looks like. So really excited to have those, really excited to be able to try out some new like products. Foundation is something that I've been on the hunt to find one I really like. Currently I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfect one. That one I had to actually mix with a BB cream. So I just want to find a foundation that's a good formula, a good shade match. So I'm really hopeful this Urban Decay one is good. I just want to find something that I like so I can just repurchase that versus always trying out new things. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, that is everything for my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.